So I've had entire matches where somebody pulls guard, I end up inside the closed guard. I can't open their guard, and they can do nothing to sweep or whatever, and the match ends that way. If I'm on the bottom because I got taken down or something happens and someone is unable to open my guard, which normally I have strong legs, that's tough, but I'm unable to sweep or get anything going, I'll switch to an open guard to try to make stuff happen. I'm not going to stall out a match, whether I'm tied or, whatever it is. If I was taken down, I would have lost 2 points, but you get the point. So I started doing a lot more standing guard breaks and working on that. In the gym, guys are going to open easier. You can do it more often in your knees. I do have a lot of success in competition now, breaking the closed guard with, all the things we've learned in the last couple weeks. But I want to go over this. I think it's super valuable. It does obviously create distance between my chest and his, the way we're doing it. So it's kind of counterintuitive to the logic of wanting to get chest to chest, but we don't mind having space when the legs are around us. It's once they're open, we want to get in and get chest to chest. So Nate's going to be here. What I'm going to do is put my hands kind of on his hips. We talked about some of the ways very early in this module that Nate can kind of try to stop me from standing up. We'll go over at the end a way to pop up too, which a lot of people do. It's not something I do a ton. I'm not super explosive, and being a bigger guy, it's a little harder, but we'll still show you. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to get a single leg up. So I'll show it on both sides. So I rock forward in order to get my weight off of being back so that I can lift a leg. And when I rock forward, one leg's going to come up. I come to the outside here, and I'm already putting pressure down, right? If I was to do it to the other side, the next movement I'm going to make is I'm going to windshield wiper out at a 45. This makes it easier to stand and harder for him to counter what's going on. If Nate tries to pin me with his legs, just try to pull down, put weight in him, right? See, I come forward. If I'm postured up here, I'm better off. I'm going to drive off of this leg, and I'm going to come to a standing position. Nate already broke open because he's weak, but if he was a normal person, their legs would probably stay closed, and I'm going to recenter here. You good? Good. When we stand up, we want to pull our opponent underneath us. I keep my elbows in tight. This is going to prevent Nate from doing something like a double ankle pull where he drops down, comes in and tries to sweep me. So this is as far as we're going to go. I'll show it again. I'll do it on the other side. So we're here. I come forward. I'm blocking his hips from coming up, both hip bones. My weight transfers to the opposite leg. I lift up one leg. I'm off balance, so I come over. This also helps me to not have Nate pull me forward, push me back, sweep me, etc. From here, my weight transfers to the leg that's up. I'm going to stand up and pull Nate underneath me. Hold on. Now I'm pinching with my elbows, I'm pinching with my knees. Do you feel like you can go anywhere?
No.
If you were to open your legs, he's in the same spot, right? He doesn't have the ability to sweep me. Grab my ankles, try to push me back, right? There's nothing he can do. One time at speed. Any questions? All right, let's run it. So one of the things here, you guys have probably seen this in competition footage and stuff. Guys that have strong legs, obviously as we saw earlier, not Nate, but other people will keep their guard closed. And if you're sitting up in a motion like this, they'll come up with you, basically do a sit up and like hug you. And from there they can stand up. Maybe they're good at takedowns. It's not a great thing. That's why we're keeping our hands down on the hips and then we're biting in. I want to prevent him. Can you do a sit up?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see if we can assist Nate. I might have one of you guys come help him, kind of lift him up, maybe one guy on each side.
One guy needs to shoulder it.
Yeah, okay. So we're blocking here. I'm gonna come up onto one leg, boom, this leg comes over. So I'm going to do that at the same time when I'm actually doing it. That's a good point I didn't talk about. I was showing it kind of differently. So as I come up, I'm going to do them both at the same time, right? Weight's going to transfer over. I'm going to pull Nate up. When I'm here like this, I can prevent him. Can you do a sit-up from here? All right, he ends up breaking open his guard. So as he sits up, I'm pushing down on those hips and kind of making that cap back. So we come up here, do the sit-up. He ends up breaking his guard. Close it again. So I don't want that to happen. But if I was out here and he came up with me in some of the more traditional one, right, that could be more difficult for me. But when I'm here able to block him, he tries to come up. He ends up opening. I can push my back like we've been talking about. You saw in the first one I got slightly off balance, but it still broke open his guard. So that's what I'm going to do if that happens. Two other ways I'm going to go to open the guard. One, my floating hand, just like we normally do. I'm still squeezing my knees. I'm going to come back. I'm going to put this wedge in, and I'm pushing a little bit, but I'm letting my back do the work. I'm just going to bounce. And I'm going to go into a knee cut pass or whatever, just like I was before. The final option I have is to reach back, come between here, keep my posture, so in case he tries to pull me in for any kind of triangle, anything like that, boom, come around, and then I would come down and pass. So a little bit at speed. I go for the pass. It's a fairly simple technique, but again, if you get somebody stubborn, that's strong, that's holding on, doesn't want you to get the pass, maybe they're up on points, maybe think they'll win a ref's decision, whatever, you got to be able to break open that guard. So I'm going to make his weight work for me by hanging it off there and forcing him down.